So I think that that will help with our nonsense that we've been having with the captions when we're switching between games. So we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to let you know if you're a caption user so that you're not like, hello, where did the captions go, B? I swear they're still there. Also, I'm ignore me. I'm over at the spring because I was taking a cute picture. Pretend you saw nothing, and we're going back to our farm. Oh, shit. Okay, ignore this as well. Don't perceive. Nothing's happening. There we go. Alright. I'm telling. So I wanted a couple more winter days because I really want to finish our nonsense in the mines. I think we're at level 100, which I falsely believed was the last level, but it's actually level 120, although chat was trying to convince me that it was level 999 because chat is, you know, punks. And so I want to work towards that. And it's a lot easier to do during the winter. Just basically because you don't have to focus on farming. So I put it back a couple winter days, but then I accidentally put it back. Ivana, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. I accidentally put it back to a day that had a festival, so then I was exposed for my nonsense. Basically. Last time I was here, I was saying how I want to get back into Stardew, and I did 2 days ago, and it's going so well. That makes me really happy. That makes me really happy because one thing I like to really do is honor my hyperfixations, and I think sometimes as a result it gets other people hyperfixated on the same thing. And not that you have to be hyperfixated on the same thing that I'm interested at the moment, but I find mutual hyperfixation to be very fun. I enjoy it a lot. We can all shout about the same things and be excited together. Okay, the minerals. Chat was being hooligans. Chat was being hooligans. Is my game audio working? Hold on, I need to... Yeah, it is. Okay. Crafting. I'm gonna keep my bombs in my hand. My storage. Let's see. Thank you for the quiet hello, Draglin. I hope you're having a good day. It's very fun to fixate on the same things because then you have so much to share. Exactly. I've also been trying to figure out like what games I want to be. Oh, I missed some monster loot. What games that I would like to be. Maybe this is just easier to do this way. Kind of staples in our community because I am, you know, a variety streamer and I enjoy, you know, picking up games that are interesting me at the moment, such as like Pokemon right now we're into, but like isn't probably a game I'm gonna play forever, for instance. And building up my interest level in those, and so I've been thinking about that a lot going into next year. And I think like some base games are definitely going to be like Stardew, Sims, Minecraft potentially if the hyperfixation sticks and becomes a deeper interest. Let's see. Oh, nope. Resources. So that's been on my mind as well. I don't really have any big point to that except for I've been thinking about it. Because I think it's nice for my brain anyways to have, I guess, things to fall back on when maybe there's not like a currently popular game that we're like into, then we can lean back into sort of our comfort zone, I guess you could say. That's good. Seeds. You in there. I missed a resource. I'm trying to become the organized Stardew girly, but it's new to me, so I'm definitely still figuring it out. Monster loot, is that where I have this? No, minerals? Yeah, it's not labeled magma geodes. Wait, oh, that's like a geode that the person can open. JK. JK, besties. Let's keep that. Alright. Howdy, Kayla. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Have our ducks grown up yet? No, they're still babes. They're still bubs. Still little guys. Let's say hello to everyone. You could not tell the difference between the ducks and the chickens when the ducks are babies, except that they make a duck sound instead of a chicken sound. I'll have to keep my eyeballs out that they update correctly when they age up and make sure I didn't like mess up and accidentally do the mod for the different animals incorrectly, because I don't want my ducks to look like chickens. I've never had ducks before, so I don't know if that's normal. I've never gotten them in game. I've seen them in other people's games as adults, but not as babies. So I don't know what the baby ducks are supposed to look like. Okay, there we go. We fed the schmanimals. Let's put some of this nonsense away in the well, I should put them in the machines, actually. I should get the mod that auto runs your machines. Figuring out what mods I'm okay with in terms of like, I don't want it to feel too easy is like hard, but I'm always forgetting to push it in these machines. So I'm kind of thinking it might be worth it. But artisan, I think is where these go. No, animal product. I have so many extra eggs because I need to make more machines as well. Nothing like a cozy game of Stardew when you're dealing with the sickies. I hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, so many people have the sickies right now. It is definitely going around at the moment, but yeah, I'm glad that we can keep you some company. Baby ducks are small and yellow. What if mine are small and white? Is that bad? I know I have mods in for all of my animals, so it's just waiting till they grow up to make sure that they don't continue to look chickeny, I think is what we have to keep our eyeballs out for. Because I'm not sure what's happening there with that. Mostly aesthetic mods, yeah. I have more so aesthetic mods than other mods, but I have a couple gameplay mods that just make your life a little bit easier. Stardew can be a smudge. Means you have fluffy ducks. Oh, I would love to have fluffy ducks. A Snappy and it's running. Oh my gosh, Kayla! My mods like already slow down my game a little bit, and I think I have 60. And you have 427 mods. Oh my goodness. I am impressed and afraid for your computer. Granted, like, my Sims mods are like that, so I can't even say anything, but I just don't know if I've ever heard anybody have so many. Right. We got some goods that we've never gotten to put into the library. museum. 175 forest. Wow. Y'all have a lot of mods. Holy guacamole. I'm impressed and afraid. Nice. We got another reward. Oh, a bear! I've never gotten a bear before. That's cute. I no longer have fear for my 85 mod. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Dialogue, cosmetic, NPCs, extra dialogue. Yeah. No, I fully understand. There's so many cool mods out there. I just have to be picky and choosy, unfortunately, because my PC will get really spicy real fast. Especially if I'm streaming it, like, it's just a lot for your computer to run OBS and, like, all of those mods at the same time. Okay. And sell that. I'll keep that, I guess. What do these secret notes say? I hid something behind the community center. Excuse me. Quality in life games, the one that lets you actually play on the mod. See, that's rad. I like that. I missed the 2-year. It would have been Friday, probably, huh? It's okay, though. We can celebrate now. What's back here? You said you hid something behind the community center. I don't see anything. Chat, where's it supposed to be? There's nothing here. Happy 2 years, bro. How are you doing, love? That lets blue chicken lay blue eggs. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Chat, what the heck? It says there's something behind the community center, but I don't. I'm clicking away. My senior year is wild. I've known you through many of eras. Many eras I've known you through. I have to hit it with something. Okay. I'll do some smacking. Some even pre-row arcs. I'm running up against something here. You need your pickaxe. Okay. I'm smacking away. I feel like I feel it. Like there's something in the dead center that I'm like running up against. But it's not doing anything when I smack it. Ah. I want to know. I love mods, but I hit the 500 mark and it made my game chug a bit. Yeah, that's a lot for your PC to figure out. Chat, I'm frustrated. I want to get whatever's behind here. But it won't let me. Let me say hi to Maru. Maybe I'll Google it and see what information it gives me. Stardew Wiki, here I come. Hidden behind community center, secret note. Stardew Wiki. Hidden behind the roof against the wooden fence. Okay, that might be why. Against the wooden fence. Where though? Is it here? Three breakdowns writing one of my EDU papers, only to get 100 on it? Yeah, that was me in college. Not gonna lie to you. I relate to that. more than I wish I did. This is driving me bonkers. Obtain with a pickaxe or a hoe. Okay. I just spent my whole day trying to get this. I swear I'm losing my mind. It says behind the roof. Oh, I got it! Okay. It took me forever, but I got it. I have 99 and 97.5. Honestly, the education program is so hard, Ro. I'm so proud of you, because people really underestimate. They're like, you just play with kids, right? And it's actually so challenging, the amount of work I had to do. This is so cute. Why have I never seen this before? I'm actually obsessed with hymns. Hymns is perfect. I've never unlocked that before. I think something that I always like really resonated with in terms of like the challenges of being an education major was like other students could make a calculated choice to like not do certain work. Like they would be like, okay, like, you know, if I get XYZ score on this, like if I get a 0 on this, then I will still pass the class. Like they could do math like that and like take breaks sort of. Not every degree program, but just like some of them. But in education, for a lot of my courses, I worked with actual students. And so my homework was like gonna affect a student. So like it didn't matter how tired I was, how exhausted I was, or anything, like I had to kind of figure it out and like kind of find the energy to do it, because otherwise I was going to be standing in front of a student and not able to like teach them, because they're not going to let you just like teach them without, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Hopefully any of that made sense, but and that would definitely be an additional challenge. I kind of wanted this back here, but I don't think it fits anywhere other than like in front of the gravestone, which I don't love. My whole household is down with the sickness, and the small one just stubbed her toe. Oh no. Oh, bestie. Oh, ripperoni and cheese. Everyone's having a strug time. I also need to figure out, because the map mod that I put on, it blocks my, if anyone knows anything about what I can do here, but the map mod I have like blocked my entrance to my cave, and this is very bothersome to me. I want access to my cave. My poli-sci classes I still pay attention and put effort towards, but definitely not as much as I have to put into education. Yeah. I worked as an art teacher at an elementary school, and I really can't imagine all the work it takes to teach. Like, even that was a lot, and I was just an assistant. Exactly. It's not a tree, it's a bush. It's a bush, and then, like, some small little, I don't know, decorative, but they're, like, not movable. Like, if I feel like if I don't do X, Y, and Z reading, I'm gonna miss something that could help with the student. Exactly. It was, like, a lot of additional pressure, I feel like, being in education, in my experience. I definitely see where you're coming from, Bulba. And school's obviously like a really excessive, a super excessive, whatchamacallit. Okay, I don't care about that. Debt, but something definitely to remember that makes me feel a little bit better about it is I don't remember like super niche details from my class, obviously. I don't actually remember a lot from my schoolwork in general, but there's a lot of soft skills that I built in college, like leadership skills and communication skills and learning how to like do job stuff and whatnot that quietly stuck with me, and that I try to like remember that because like I can't take my college experience back, unfortunately, in some ways. So I try to see what did I benefit from it, and that's one thing that like sticks out to me. I'm getting so many secret notes. My gosh. Nintendo Blossom, thank you for the follow, friend. I did well in classes, but when I got to student teaching, I bombed so hard. I wonder if that's like, I think a lot about, oh, fun. Okay, hold on. So sorry about that. We are being follow botted, unfortunately, and Saribot is doing the thing, but at the same time, I don't think we need to hear the bling, 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 bling. So I turned it off. Okay, I didn't miss any messages before the follow bot. Nintendo, thank you for the quiet hello, love. Sorry that you came in right as we got follow botted and all that chaos. It's, I mean, I don't want to say it's fine because it's definitely annoying, but I will say as like a queer creator, it's like not surprising. I think we're okay for now, Boba. If anyone started trying to say shitty stuff in chat, then sure. If it seems like a hate raid, then yes. But for follow bot specifically, I think we're all right. It usually comes and passes like quite quickly. A bee kiss. I can get a bee kiss. Mwah. Oh, Ro, it might have been the follow bots, actually. Sometimes it can make the stream run a little bit rough. Hopefully it should be fine now. It's because my, like, alert browser source nonsense will, like, have to go off a million times because people are annoying. I didn't really understand what they get out of that, to be honest. Like, Saribot literally bans all of those immediately, so it doesn't do anything. It's just a nuisance. But whatever. Get some sleep, yes, friend. Thank you for hanging out. I adore you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that your workday tomorrow isn't it's relaxed, like as peaceful as possible, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Slurin, thank you for the quiet hello, and thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. What was I saying? Oh, to Bulba's message about how, like, you did really well in school, but then struggled in the student teaching. I don't like want to speak for you, but in my experience, that sometimes was the like autism or like the neurodivergence that I was struggling with, because like you would learn things that were very theoretical, but then when it would come to like the social navigating the actual like live social experiences, applying those theoretical things like wasn't enough. Like I struggled to like really know what to do in certain situations as they would come up. Same in grad school, did great in like classwork, but internship bombed as well. I'm sure it was the autism. I feel like they don't do enough preparing you in school for like actual tangible experiences you're gonna come up across. Because I remember my school had a really cool thing, but I don't think most schools have this. But they had a really cool thing where we would do essentially what doctors, like medical students do. Or medical students would... Why can't I fill this up? Hello? My watering can is just like not... Oh, there we go. Medical students will do basically like acting things where they will go, no worries, love you, Ro. Thank you for the lurk. Happy 2 years, mwah. Words are so hard. I swear I'm telling a story. Like medical students will have to go in and they'll be like an actor who's a patient, basically. And then that actor will put on like a scene, and the medical student will have to practice. We're being followed by it again. Fun. That's probably also why I'm not holding a single train of thought. Medical students will basically practice real life scenarios that you would run into. And we got to do that as well. Kind of like role play. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. Hello, friend. Kind of like role play. And that way, when you came across situations, so things that we would practice, I actually only got to do one session before I switched out of the education program that provided that and into a build your own program. But I found it to be incredibly helpful and was kind of like, wow, like they should have this in a lot more schools, where you would practice scenarios such as I had to do one where a parent came in and I had to interact with a parent who you basically had to explain to that parent that their student really wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And that parent is very upset with you, I guess you could say, because they think that you're like blaming it on their student, and that makes them very upset and angry, and you have to practice essentially calming them down, and being able to like find a compromise that works for both of you, and making sure they understand that like you're not saying anything negative towards their student, that there's just like behavioral issues that you need to like work through. And that was really nice. That was like tangible learning experience for me as an autistic person, where I could like essentially start developing scripts, as we like to say, like scripts that we could use in a real life situation, so I wouldn't feel so taken aback by those situations when they come up. Also, hello, Nicole. Welcome in. My character does have little elf ears. They actually are reactive elf ears. It's a mod, which I think is quite cute. Where different things will happen, and my character's little elf ears will move. So yes, indeedy, is the reactive elf ears mod, I think it's called, or expressive elf ears mod, something like that. Something like that, actually. Oh my gosh, scroll wheel, please. I just want to hang out with chat. I hope some aliens have her as a pet and she's having a good life. That's so chaotic. That is so chaotic. Why would they send a cat to space? Mods to fix the fishing and the mob fighting. Yeah, without that stuff, I feel like a lot of people find Stardew to be a bit overwhelming. Alright, we're gonna go to the mines. That's why I cheated the time to be earlier. Because I got a little distracted. And I want to... Oh, I should read these notes as well. I found some good things by looking at garbage cans on lucky days. Sometimes you'll find the dish of the day behind the saloon, usually fresh. For dessert, I'll check the Molnar's can for cookies. For treasures, check the cans by the blacksmith or the museum. To Haley and Emily, I hope you two are doing well. We've sent you your favorite gifts: pink cake and sunflowers for Emily, and gemstones and wool for Haley, and then gemstones and wool for Emily. Love, Mom and Dad. Okay. Interessante. So things I want to achieve today, I want to get to level 120 in the mines. And I would like to see what we can do with leveling up our relationship with Linus. Because I think we're getting really close to a Sinus marriage moment, which I'm very excited for because I've actually never married anybody in Stardew Valley. So I want to go through the whole process. I've seen people do it, but I've never done it myself. Let's get rid of some of this random stuff in our inventory that we really don't need on us at the moment. And then let's go. I was into The Sims first before Stardew, so I have not played any unmodded Stardew. Yeah, I was pretty similar, actually, Forrest. I was a simmer first, so I definitely already knew a lot about modding before I broke into Stardew, and so maybe my very first save might have been unmodded, but I think pretty quickly I got into at least the basic aesthetic mods, such as like recolor, because I think the natural color of Stardew is quite, how do you say, a little bit too like saturated and yellow for me. So I very quickly got into having a reshader on the earthy recolor, and then after that I think I started to get mods for like the buildings pretty quickly, and the rest is history. Then it was, you know, the diversity mod that made the characters more interesting, and then I found custom farm maps, and now we're here. But you know something I've actually never done that I would really love to do with you all at some point? I want to focus our energy on like really finishing this farm first. I will not be like starting another like save anytime soon, but if we do finish this one and we're still on the Stardew Valley kick, I've actually never done Stardew Valley Expanded. I've never done Stardew Valley Expanded or Ridgeside, I think, are the two like major mod expansions with like extra characters and extra parts of the map and stuff. So I would love to do that. And I think I would also really like to do a farm where I think I would really like to do a farm where we do crowd control and you all can cause some chaos with channel points or biddies on our farm as well. It'd be fun. Oh, sorry, Slurin. That's yeah, we have multiple. I don't remember what it's called. I think I have one. Let me actually check, because last time we were playing, I never did figure it out. If not, I can definitely make one. I think it's in my to-do list, actually, because I can see them all in my mod section on my game. But for some reason, I thought I already had one. So let me check that first before I go doing work twice. No, I guess not. No, but I will make one. But let me see if I can show you. Oh, I think it's on right here. I can actually show you all some of them. Obviously, this is not as helpful as like having a list available to copy, but I have better ranching, chests anywhere, color seeds. I have almost all of the diverse Stardew Valley mods. I use the earthy recolor, which I love, and I use a lot of L's stuff from Nexus mods. So I have L's cat replacements, new coop animals, seasonal buildings, town buildings. I have Hugs and Kisses and Looking for Love, which is how I romance Linus, even though he's not a romanceable character. I have an Overgrown Garden Farm mod that's like the modded farm map, seasonal outdoor fences, and simple foliage. So I don't personally think I have that much, but those are like my main mods that I use. And hopefully that could be helpful. Bathroom mods. Okay, I will let you know. I'm actually like, this was my first time playing far enough to expand my house, so I'm also curiously looking into like house design mods, because the base house is she's a bit mid, if I do say so myself. You know, she's not bad, but not awe-inspiring either. And I had gotten the tile sheets mod, I think. That is the one you have to get to like let you do that kind of stuff. I find picking the furniture nonsense to be challenging because there's just like so many options. But yeah, of course. I highly recommend. I really enjoy Diverse Stardew Valley and what it adds, and the characters are so cute and their outfits are really cute as well. I leave a couple of my characters vanilla, particularly characters I don't really like that much. I don't know why that is, but I leave Pam vanilla because I don't know, don't love her. Oh shit, I hate these guys. Oh god, hold on, let me eat first. Let me eat. I did not realize they were up there. Where are my omelets? There's actually no middle seat. There are two. Oh, okay. 2 seat rows, so one of us will be window and one of us will have aisle. I prefer aisle, but I don't care. I could do either. Oh, hello. Welcome back from the Pew Pews. Hi, Charlie. How are you? Okay, let's try this again. We gotta be quick. Fuck. I was not quick. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, we're good. We made it. How are the Pew Pews? Your multitasking skills are impressive. That's the ADHD for you. Toast is always doing a million things at the same time. Seasonal greenhouse mod, but my new playthrough I tried the redesigned farm. They're both cute. I've actually never unlocked the greenhouse, so I'm really hoping we can do that this in year 2 as well. How are your Pew Pews, Charlie? I hope you had fun. Finished breakfast and played some chill games on the Steam Deck. We got top 10 a few times. I was late because but we still caused chaos. Good. I'm like, God, you had some good fun chaos. I keep seeing the snow on my OBS version of Stardew when I'm looking at chat, and I keep thinking there's a monster coming for me in game. And then I'm like, wait, no. It's just the snowflakes, actually. House replacements not. Oh, seasonal greenhouse. Okay. I'll have to look into that, actually. That's interesting. I have the... I forget what my house replacement is called. It gets better, Raid. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Sierra, welcome in. Hello. Is it... I think it was Ben's stream today? Heck yeah. Hi, Ben. How was your stream? Let's go. I'm so sorry there's no alerts. We were getting follow-botted up the hua today, so I turned them off at the moment, but I appreciate the raid, and Ben, I hope you had a great stream. I think it was your first stream on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. Ben is an amazing streamer. If y'all are not already following, definitely go check them out. I followed them on Twitter, and the vibes are very good. Super relaxed. Good. I'm glad you had a good time. Herbert Trans and Ben, thank you for the follow, friends. If you need to raid and run, if you need to go rest, eat, sleep, do any of the post-stream self-care and decompression things, you know, please take care of yourselves. If you need a space to land, if you're still looking for some super relaxed, cozy vibes, we're just doing some Stardew today, so you're more than welcome to hang out with us. My name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled variety streamer. And I am a previous It Gets Better ambassador and a returning It Gets Better ambassador for this season. Ben, thank you so much. What the heck? Enjoy your B-motes and your B-badge, friend. Welcome into the hive. Getting through a Joja run. I'm like just challenging myself to really play through the game because I have been restarting year 2 like over and over and over again. So I've never done a Joja run or anything like that, but they seem fun. I want to do a crowd control run at some point, but we'll see. Have good pizza, friend. Heck yeah. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Reheated pizza. Mwah. Chef's kiss. We were chatting about our favorite types of pizza this morning. And I was saying I was a thin crust whirly myself. I have returned. Small Child now has a Laura Croft braid. And I have a cupcake. What kind of cupcake? Lish. I love a good cupcake. Alright, we're eating. What level are we on? 106 and it's 7:20 p.m. We can probably make it to 110, perhaps. Maybe, if the Stardew gods are nice to us. Oh my god. Whoa, I'm immediately overwhelmed. There's a lot of monsters on this floor. Shit. Oh my gosh. Whoa, they did not fuck around. Maybe we can make it down. The game. I'm actually gonna bully you. I'm just gonna go down. There's probably good stuff on that level, but I cannot be arsed. That was too overwhelming, actually. Alright. Where's my pickaxe? I'm also almost out of food. Which is no bueno when it comes to being in the mines. Oh. Let's put on this immunity ring. That sounds really helpful. That feels good. My health is kind of low, though. I can eat this. I was going to give it to Linus, but he'll understand. He's an understanding guy. I don't think any of else of this is edible, unfortunately. Leftover birthday. Cupcakes, a mix of chocolate and vanilla with pink and white swirl icing. Yum. Delish. You know, make me want to bake things, but I can't bake things because I'm going out of town tomorrow. So they would just... I would not be able to eat them fast enough. Alright. I should really upgrade some of my weapons now that we have consistent access to gold ore, but that requires me to give up my weapon for a day, which tends to be a pain in the booty cheeks. Chunky sprinkles. I'm actually not that much of a sprinkle person, but I like the way they look. Thin crust spinach and cheese margarita pizza. I'm pescatarian, so no meat. Fair enough. Fair enough. We get a lot of cheese pizza because my partner Toasty was vegan when I met them. And they're not vegan now, but, you know, those are still like the foods sometimes that they're like used to. So we get cheese. Vegetarian, yeah, sorry. That wouldn't have made sense to be eating cheese pizza as a vegan. Don't know why my brain said that, actually. But it's okay. I'm sure your parents were thrilled to find out that you were eating meat again. They didn't have to make a separate nonsense. Not that it's a bad thing if you have to do that, if you have different dietary... Oh, shit. I did not realize my health was that low. They're gonna rob me. When you pass out in the mines, not from sleeping, they take a lot of your money and your goods. Please don't steal my weapons. 10 items? That's a lot of items. Okay, it wasn't any of my weapons, so that's fine. I'll live with that. He got all my shit, truly. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, friend. I should go into the springs more often when I'm low on health and energy. I forget that that's an option. I'm old. You're wise. Perhaps. He got all my shit. Indeed. Indeed. I want to do more house decorating as well. Alright, let's get some sleep for the night. Ooh, level 7 mining. We got the gold bar now. We got the gold bar now. Alright. Alright. Let's pet our kitty cat. And Toasty always says, how does the joke go? Something like, what does a kitty cat on a racetrack say? Meow! That's one of their favorite little dad joke nonsense things. Okay. Take care of the farm animals. You are welcome, friend, of course. Always get to celebrate. We got we got duckies! They grew up and they are not chickens, and they gave us duck. Hello, Toast.
Look. An upside down chicken pot pie.
An upside down chicken pot pie. Let's go.
Because B likes it upside down, not because I'm just being mean or weird. Preferred method of
because then it comes out of the hot container.
Yes, it cools down faster. They have logic. I don't think I would ever want a pot pie. I think the juice goes everywhere.
It tastes the same.
No.
It does.
No.
It really does.
No.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I'm suspicious.
I'm suspicious.
You're suspicious of what?
You.
Oh my gosh, wait. While you're here.
Me?
How long do I have? When's your meeting?
My meeting's at 2:30. I thought it was at 2 to 3.
I was super confused for
I thought it was 2 to 3, but it's 2:30 to 3.
So, this is where I get you back for all of your heckling.
Oh yeah? What did I do?
So, basically, recently, we went to a restaurant near us.
Okay.
It's a Mediterranean restaurant, and they're known for having gyros.
You think this is me getting back? I think this is funny.
I think it's... I don't know what I think about it. I don't like it. It makes me
You get very
upset.
worked up over this.
So basically, we went to this restaurant, and it was Toasty's first time going there, but I had been there before. They're known for their gyros. Like, that's mainly what they do.
They are
like
a Mediterranean restaurant.
It says right on the
gyro
sign,
Yep.
it has gyros in it. So we get this food, and Toasty, the first time we ordered there, Toasty doesn't want a gyro. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, I would have liked you to try it, but, like, I'm not, you know.
I was craving a burger that day, so I decided to get a burger.
They were craving a burger, and I kind of, like, make fun of them because I'm like, this is, like, the very, like, white people thing to do, to go to a nice restaurant where they're, like, known for making gyros and Mediterranean food, and to get an American burger
order a
fries.
safe food that they know they will like. Yes,
And
that's definitely my whiteness and not my neurotypical, my neurodivergent
It's
behavior.
definitely both.
Mm-hmm.
And so I heckled them about it, but then I was like, whatever, like, it's fine. And then now they've told me they decided they've committed to the bit and they will never order a gyro there.
Well, no. I never said I would never order a gyro there.
Definitely.
I said that I was going to try all of the other, like, options that they had, because they had, like, burritos and quesadillas. I think the motherfuckers might have had sushi.
But you're only doing that to bother me.
Yeah, and I've committed to the bit entirely. And you know what's funny is that B didn't want to tell me, but their frustration got the best of them, and they were like, just try a gyro. They're known for gyros. So I was like, is the gyro even good? And they were like, they're kind of mid, but you should still have one. I was like, why would I have something that's kind of mid then? The burger was delightful.
It's not that they're mid. It's just not the best gyro I've ever had.
Okay. No, you definitely said mid before, but I'll give it to you. On your face.
Because
so now I'm like, okay, like there's so many options. And the burger was really good. So like I wonder, like, how does the zero place like make a quesadilla? Is it good? Like, you know, I gotta know. And so I'm like, you know, it frustrates me.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
It gets me all worked up, and I think it's just funny. I'm like, they offer these other things for a reason.
I'm glad that you think it's funny. I need to know. I'm not mad at them for trying the other stuff, but I just wish they would try the gyro as well.
They want me to try the gyro first.
I do. It feels like that's their baseline.
A gyro is a GY.
Some people say gyro.
Gyro, or if you're like really unsure what the heck is going on, you'll say gyro, but it's like not that.
That's what you called it at first, and then I heckled you about it.
I'm unsure about what's going on 90% of the time. How do you pronounce words? Words are fake and pronunciations are all just
Hold on, I need to fix this. There's a
cultural learning that some people are on.
There's a mod that some of them are broken, and the builds are like half and half.
Oh, the buildings. Yes, you've been struggling with your buildings.
And some of them have been fine, but I just realized now that this one is not
So yeah,
fine.
I'm sure one day, maybe in like a year.
Not a year.
You want to get yours?
We might not even live here. No, we don't have money.
We could have money.
How would we have money?
I have to do the math.
We still don't have money even if you do the math. That math was to help us with our Uber.
And please, because we pronounce things the way we pronounce them. Exactly. If we do the math and we have money, you might get yours. Or
hi, Callie.
Taco Bell.
But we don't have the money.
We can do
even if you add $50 to our account, that's the price of our Uber.
Yeah.
So that doesn't add up to
spending this week?
We don't know yet. That's the point. Probably money at the airport.
Yeah.
Getting food, which is expensive.
Yeah. I assume really
probably money. Probably money on toiletries when we get there.
That's true.
And we only have like $150 to our name at the moment.
Simple.
Okay, what am I doing? Seasonal buildings. And then I want to turn off the community.
Is there an update for that mod?
I just recently put this in, so I doubt it. I think maybe it just hasn't been updated in a while.
Oh, you don't have like a building like mod. You have a seasonal building mod. Is it because you have a building mod as well as the seasonal building mod?
I don't think so, because my building mod is like for like farm buildings, and this is for like
but that's
town
also
buildings.
Farm buildings. That's like
no
slime hut, shed, big shed. Those are farm buildings, my love.
Yeah, but not like the main house.
Cabin, coop.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't see the community center as an option here.
It's not. Is it?
So what's happening to my community?
Is it your other mod? That looks like it's only for your farm, actually. Interestingly enough.
No. Town buildings. Here it is.
We got there in the end, folks. You're such a hooligan. You're so like your little like wanna be right so bad sometimes. That
you too. That's why we're.
Oh no, yeah, that's why we're together.
Well, that's why we bicker, but lovingly.
But your little wanna be right, and you'll double down on it. I feel like I don't double down on things.
Oh, you definitely do.
Well, no, like things that I could be wrong about.
Do you remember the other night when we were playing?
I double down on silly shit like Euros.
Do you remember the other night when we were playing Overcooked?
Yes.
And was it Overcooked when it happened? There was something where you were like, we were watching Survivor, and you were like, they definitely know about her idol. They definitely said that. And I was like, no, they definitely didn't.
Carla's idol?
About Cody's idol.
Cody's idol?
And you were like, no, they definitely said it. And I was like, no, they didn't. And then they didn't.
Later that night, said I actually don't know, and I think
After you got the information.
no, what information? I still don't know if they know about Jesse's idol. That's the idol that's in question.
Oh my gosh.
Did
No.
Cody say
You're
something?
talking about something totally
to-
different. You're talking about something totally different. I was talking about Cody's idol in the episode, and you were like, "Do they know about it?"
No, I
And
never questioned about Cody's idol. That was public knowledge.
you literally did.
Oh my god, we're bickering about whether or not we bickered about something. Wow. Wow.
We're talking about D&D. D&D.
Kelly said something with my name. What was this for? Oh, it just wasn't mine. I thought it was.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat my food because I have meeting 15.
Okay.
In other news, I'm right. Bye.
No, you're not. You're bullying.
You're both.
I am not. No. Whoa, what is that? I can do little emotes? I don't know how I did that. Key time. Ignore us in our hooliganry chat. D&D, I finally get to ride on our giant transport chickens, think chocobos from Final Fantasy, but more chickeny, and I've been trying for almost 3 years, and finally they got scared and we had to release them. Ooh, that's cool. A ghost-wise halfling sorcerer named Aspen. What is your campaign about, Callie? Hello, Dag. How are you, love? I know. Hello, Linus. You're such a cutie. I hope you're doing well. Hello, me American bestie. Hi, Dag. How you holding up? How's life treating you? Sorcerers are so fun. I don't know anything about any of that. I only know about the kind of character I have. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Because I've done exactly one D&D campaign. And I'm currently in it at the moment. Oh, so you have wine. Oh no, dangerous. Dag with a glass of wine. We were just talking about how Toasty's mom was trying to get us to go to a winery. Oh my gosh, Toasty, please. I feel like this is not going to work out because you're asking me to remember exactly what detail it was that it happened with. But there was something with an idol in Survivor this week. And you said, no, they definitely said that. And I was like, no, they definitely didn't. And it was proven at the end that they didn't. Alright. I'll have your spot. I mean, yeah, you can have it. But you have to go to New England in the US next week. So I think you might be a bit busy for that. Just guesstimating. I also definitely came down to the mines without any food. So that was a choice. A highly regrettable one, I'm thinking, based off of where my health is at the moment. I learned nothing from my very recent mistakes. Look. Oh, also, wait a minute. I think we have a note, a secret note, about how we have to go on the last day of the month. Somewhere. 12 o'clock, noon sharp, last day of the season. Check the bush above. Okay, we're leaving. We gotta go do this. Sorks are like wizards, but magic by birth rather than schooling. They get fun little things where they can manipulate their spells, which is cool. And learned nothing from my very recent mistake is a whole mood. Fair enough. Alright, we need to go. Bush behind the... Wait, where are we going? Oh my god, we only have 30 minutes. And I've accidentally gone back to the farm. Which is not what I meant to do. Gotta go. I'm running for my life. Oh no, wait. I need more time. I'm cheating. I got stressed. Okay. Something about the bush behind this playground, right? It was... 12 o'clock noon sharp. Where's that one? Bush above the playground. Okay. Whomst is he? Wait a minute. That was so cute. Don't I have a blue one of those already? No, I have a blue bear. I have a Junimo plushie like that as a mod in my Sims. Them so big. I'm so excited. Look at this absolute chunker. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I'm happy. Okay, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. I need to make more food. Let me figure out what we need to do. The kingdom's water source is poisoned, and we're trying to figure out who did it and how to treat the water, and patience is the campaign idea. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that idea. That's pretty sweet. I'm a fan. The Junimos are so cute. I would like an IRL Junimo plush very much. Fish. I don't really have any fish. I don't have any of that. I could make omelets and then get parsnips in the fall. But not at the moment. I'd need more cave carrots and sugar. Cave carrot, and I should have been saving my winter root, I guess. I just wind up making so many omelets because I always have like an excess of eggs. Like, look how many eggs I have. So I just make them into omelets. I wonder if you can make duck eggs into omelets. Let's find out together. I guess that's a yes. I guess that's a yes, actually. Alright. Let's cheat again. Don't talk about how much I'm cheating the time, but it's the last day of the winter month, so it is what it is. It is what it is, loves. We're going to the mines. I've never actually finished all of the mines. I don't know what the reward is for that. I need to remember to use the mine carts more now that I have access to them. I am a sneaky munchkin, I am. I am. I've been cheating time all day today. If time escapes me in real life, I feel like in video games, I should get the privilege and the honor of making it whatever time I want it to be. Oh, my health and energy are poor though. So we should probably do something about that before we go. I really love the way this building mod makes this building look in particular. It reminds me kind of the oh. I didn't remember that I picked mask in this game. That's fine. Oh my god, my character looks so cute. Look at how cute we look. We look real good. Alright, we're bringing up our health. What has brought the trolls out today? Truly just... Alright, I think I can turn this on now. Gently, we're gonna attempt turning on our alerts again. But we've been just really hit with some nonsense I haven't had since earlier in my streaming career. As much. Like, I haven't seen a, like, buy followers thing in a second. I wonder if it's because we've been doing more in the just chatting category. Perhaps. Don't know. I could totally make that up, but... Okay, Toast, so what's up? Toad Carla me, you, and Jesse are in as 3, but I misheard it as 3 idols. That's my confusion. Oh, okay. I see. Very spicy today, yeah. We've been follow botted twice today, and got offered to buy. Oh, I should fix those so they don't have the HTTPS, I guess. Whoops. I hate to break it to you, besties, but I have 0 interest in buying followers. That's very weird. Very weird behavior. Had issues too recently. They must have found a new way around things. Okay. Intriguing. I just think people should find a better use of their time, but that would require them to use logic, and I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. Nah, before you can hit me with those green things, I'm murdering you. I can't believe how far I tried to go in the mines in this game in previous saves with, like, a shitty sword. I don't know, like, if I did not realize what I was doing for sure, but my goodness, no wonder I thought the mines were way too hard. Like, I used to, like, play a lot of co-op and make everybody else do the mines, because I was like, it's way too hard to do the mines. Turns out that was probably because I was, like, never upgrading my sword and suffering the consequences of said choices. It's actually so much easier when you do. Novel, I know. Logic in this economy, on Twitch specifically, too much to ask. Me trying to play Kingdom Hearts, fair enough. It's apparently a relatable content kind of nonsense. It was the same with, like, the pickaxe in Coral Island. B, why do you keep trying to go in there and not upgrade your sword, bestie? Your pickaxe, I mean. I've heard that the update for Coral Island is really good, y'all. I'm excited. I think I might do my second playthrough of it on YouTube, but I haven't decided officially yet. Just because we already played through, I think they're one and the same now, Puppo. From what I understand, beta's, like, closed now at the moment, and I think the updates are now available for everybody. Unless I'm misunderstanding how it works. Shocked Pikachu. I thought I saw something about an announcement that said that beta was closed now, which really confused me because I thought beta was, like, I didn't realize that I thought beta was like a long-term thing to avoid everybody having bugs. But when they sent the message that it was closed, I was like, huh? I never even got to the point of making a new save. Life was busy, and for Coral Island, Charlie. Yes, for the cute gay island farming sim game. So yeah, I was thinking possibly, but I might do my second playthrough of it on YouTube, since we kind of already played through a lot of the main content on stream. I feel like it might seem a bit repetitive until we get 1.0, and then I'll definitely want to play it again on stream. How it was working, they had a beta server that they would work out bugs and updates and that. Okay, maybe I just misunderstood. That's highly plausible. I am frequently confused. Why do I have space? Which reminds me of the song, like, Space Girl, we had a lunar eclipse. I'm definitely singing that wrong, but from a long time ago, it was really popular. We had it as a sound alert before I learned about DMCA. Before I learned about DMCA nonsense. And what can happen. Oh no! Not this. Not the heavily spawned level. It's such a cute song. It always makes me think of Maru in this game, actually, because she is obsessed with space and will take you to her, like, telescope on the cliff and show you things. It's very cute. Well, you're on vacay. There was some drama happening in the Discord last week that I didn't catch all of, so they might have changed the way that they're doing things. Okay. My guess would be that maybe some people just don't understand the difference between beta and early access in general. People want access to things. They're impatient. They want access to everything that's new right away, but then they also complain when there's bugs, so it's kind of like tough because I feel like game developers get put in a position where they really can't win. At least from my experience of it all. Okay, y'all, we're getting really close. We're on 111 of 120. We're gonna actually finish get to the bottom of the mines in Stardew Valley. What the heck? I think I've only ever made it to like level 60. I was not deep in my previous saves. Me and my chronic restarting nature. Which reminds me of Animal Crossing, and I do think I want to start bringing some cozy Animal Crossing streams back. I think I stopped playing Animal Crossing on stream, not because I stopped liking Animal Crossing, but because I felt like there was nobody really like enjoying Animal Crossing streams anymore. And I think that that's just not true. And my black and white brain got the best of me. Oh, we'll see though, because we have a lot of games on our radar, and I've been meaning to play more Disney Dreamlight Valley as well. I've been watching people play and seeing like how much there is for me to unlock still. So we shall see. We'll rotate through all of our cozy games. Streams are, I mentioned this in the Discord and on Twitter, but my stream schedule... Oh, anemic rat. I actually also added an ads command for you all when that happens, because we'd had a little bit of an increase in folks kind of complaining during ad time, which was getting my anxiety a little high, so I set up a little reminder. Hi, Forest. The other Forest. I'm gonna call you Ebug today because we have a Forest hanging out in chat right now, and it might get a little bit confused again since I know you're okay with both. If it's okay, today will be an Ebug day. Alright, we got all of them. I enjoy watching, but I don't get it. And I enjoy streaming it, but don't necessarily love playing it a whole lot on my own, interestingly. I think it reminds me of Stardew in that it's a game that's just very conducive to having chats while I play, which I really like. So yeah, I think I might bring those back on occasion. Like I said, we have a lot of games we're rotating through at the moment, so I don't know how often, but... how are you doing, Ebug? And hi, Hazel, welcome in. Hello, hello. George, thank you for the follow, friend. Let me see. We're doing it again. Wee woo. Work on my grocery list? Heck yeah. That was one thing that this week I was excited I did not have to do, is figure out food nonsense, because I don't know why, but deciding what I want to eat for the week is an exorbitant amount of spoons, more than I think it really should be. And this week, all of my food, in a way, it's stressful because all of my food will kind of be decided for me. But also that's kind of nice. So, you know, you give and you take. Got some bee kisses. I can get some bee kisses for you, friend. Lots of bee kisses today. Mwah. Just woke up from a nap. It was cozy because your stream was on. Oh, thank you. Oh yes, I've been Sinus has been having a permanent home since we've been more into Stardew recently. I asked Toasty if it was okay, if it was getting in the way on their TikTok editing, and as of right now they said no, so I like having him there. It's like a little comfort. Oh my god, no. Didn't know there was a little mask lad. Those guys are spicy. Exclamation point Sinus in the chat for some fun if you'd like. I'm glad that you enjoyed your little nap, friend, during stream. My goal is to definitely create a stream that's cozy enough to rest to, so that makes me happy. Alright, we got one last bomb. Been loving the new emotes? Heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. A little pocket Sinus, exactly. There's something special about Sinus. I remember having to send the DM to my emo artist, Nat, about Sinus. I was like, so I feel like this request requires a bit of explanation. Do you know the character Linus in Stardew Valley? Yeah, so one day we were streaming and I looked up art of him for something that we were doing, and it brought up not safe for work Linus content. And as a chat, it was a whole moment, and then it became a whole thing. So now I need you to make me a sexy Linus emote, but also needs to be within Twitch's terms of service. So like not actually NSFW. It was like, poor Nat was like, okay. I think I can do that, question mark. I was like, oh, great, you're the best. Appreciate you. A whole moment indeed. It wasn't like extremely not safe for work. He was wearing like undies, but like not boxers. I forget what the other type, like briefs, I guess. We did it! We got the skull key. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. I think that's for the skull cavern, but I don't know where that is. I feel like I've heard of that before. But we did it. We did it, y'all. We made it to the bottom. The first time ever. Exclamation point hype in the chat. Be hype if you feel so inclined. Mush hype if you're a little cottagecore lad like me. Let's say hi to Linus before we go. I don't really have anything on me that I know he likes, unfortunately. We started getting art done for the comics. I got a message from our editor, something like, excuse me, please warn me when characters are supposed to be hot. Leave me notes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. Nat's actually making us some custom badges at the moment too, which I'm excited about. And we had our wiggle emote finally done. Nat did not make our wiggle emote though. I requested that specifically from an artist who only does wiggle emotes. New crafting recipe, a thorns ring. What the heck is a thorns ring? Interesting. Okay, so this should theoretically be the last day of winter then. So I think we're on day 1 of spring. Not in IRL, but in game. We're back to our farming nonsense. I didn't save up a lot of money. Oh, we have a cutscene, but look how pretty our farm looks in the spring with the mods. I've never seen it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kent's back. I saw a mod. Oh my. I almost got it too because I've really never played far enough to learn a lot about Kent. But I saw a mod while I was scrolling on Nexus Mods that was called Kent Gets Therapy. And I just thought that was so funny. I was like, okay. The Stardew modders they're doing the most. I mean, it's good, needed. This is gorgeous. Are you shitting me right now? The flowers in the grass? Oh. Oh, this like really peaked outside of winter. I'm obsessed. This is so good. Wow. He's a war person. He needs it. Yeah, he definitely does. Look at the little decorative shroomies. Oh, and the little bottle next to the bench. Oh my god. I've never seen it modded like this in a different season, and wow. I love how cluttered it looks with the little like odds and ends that you find around this particular custom map, like the hay bales everywhere and like flowers and lots of butterflies. Like, it's so good. I think I said like too many times, but I'm in awe. I need to plant some more grass down here. I also should build some fences so that we can let the animals out. I should probably pick up the candy canes as well. They look a little bit out of place at the moment. Decorative clutter, exactly. The benches are so good. The sunflowers are stunning. I think those are a seasonal element. The shroomies everywhere. Wow, 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 wow. I'm happy. I'm a happy lad. I'm a happy lad indeed. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. And before we get into spring stuff, because I really think that that's gonna bring on a whole different vibe. But I'm excited for it. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm going to eat my lunch. This is just a reminder for you all if you haven't eaten a meal and it's past meal time, to make sure you eat something. Med check, water, hydration, stretch, screen break if you need one, all of the good things, and I will see you all in just a couple of minutes, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in a few. Say it a lot, I think, but as a disabled creator, taking breaks is definitely like an essential part of me being able to stream, especially, stream for longer periods of time. So I do really appreciate it. Oh, what does this say? Okay, so it seems like you're starting to get close with some of the townspeople. If you want to show someone that you're romantically interested in them, you've got to give them one of my beautiful flower bouquets. I'm selling them now for a very fair price if you want to start a family someday. This is the first step. Okay. The price is increased. Why? I'm suffering under capitalist increases in price of everything IRL. I don't need it in my video game. What'd you have for? Oh, a salmon bowl. Oh, that sounds so nice. I just had a little chicken pot pie. We don't have a lot of food in the house at the moment because what is this? Interesting. We don't have a lot of food in the house at the moment because what am I trying to say? Oh, because we're leaving tomorrow. I want to try something really quick. I might quickly change my mind. But I'm noticing there's some glitches happening. So what happened with my farm, and the reason why, for example, there's some bushes in front of the cave that I'm having trouble with, is because my farm was initially what was it? It was one of the standard farms, and instead of like, I think these types of custom maps are supposed to usually go over the original basic farm type, and I didn't understand, and I put it over, I believe, a forest farm. And so some of it didn't like cover correctly. That's why we have some weird trees in weird places and things like that. And there's apparently a clean version, and I want to see if that helps, but I also don't want to lose the aesthetic, so we're gonna need to kind of assess what happens. It kind of seemed like nothing changed. So, don't know about that. Maybe I have to sleep for the day. Thank you for the lurk, Corlina. I hope you're having a good day, love. Welcome in. Okay. Well, rest in pieces then, I guess. On that. Oh no, okay. It definitely did, because the little hay thingies are gone. It just didn't change as much as I thought it was going to. Did it uncover my cave? No. Well, then we're gonna put it back, because it got rid of things I liked and did not fix the things that I didn't like. Alright. Chicken pot pie, I miss those. I have a big pet peeve that they don't have a veggie version. That is fair. I don't know what the solution to that would be. I guess, like, you could make it with just veggies inside and it would probably still taste good. They should get on it. They would get a whole nother consumer base. Alright, let's go grab... Let's see, I want to build fencing around... I should also put... Okay. So many things happening. Let's start by putting some of this nonsense away that's in my inventory. So we've got some forageables. That's a forageable. You're a forageable. We've got a bunch of monster loot from our way down the mines. Monster loot, monster loot. We've got some resources for sure. Gold ore, fiber, coal, clay, iron, copper, stone, wood. A couple forageables in this. So I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. And then I think we've got a couple things that we need to do, so I might set the time back again a bit. Or I might just identify how I can slow down time. So we need to go to the, what's his face? Clint, Stinky Clint, and have him open some geodes. Oh, that's monster loot. We need to go buy seeds and figure out what we're doing with our farming spot, because since I added this custom farm map while we were in winter, so I haven't actually seen this farm. This is my first time seeing it this way. So I think we haven't decided on where we're like gonna grow things, and I need to buy seeds as well. And then I want to build some fencing around the animal area. the seasonal fences are so cute. I want to build some fencing around the animal area so that the animals can come out, but will not completely free roam. Oh, cutscene. Okay. She's a gamer. She's a gamer like us. We're in her bedroom. I didn't even know we knew her like that. B? You scared me sneaking into my room like that. So I've been playing Journey of the Prairie King for hours and I can't even beat the first level. This game is ridiculously hard. Well, either that or I'm just terrible at it. Hey, do you want to try this level together? I think you might be better at. Oh no, I've definitely tried to play this in the saloon and I am not good. I am not good at this. I do love the gay energy of playing video games together though. Alright. Wait, I shoot with my... Okay. Oh, I died already. But here's the thing. Abigail, I'm so sorry. Okay, okay. She's good at this. I'm Swiss. Ah, I got squeezed. I got squished in the middle. This reminds me of like old school retro games, which is kind of... Oh shit, I got distracted, I was talking. It's kind of fun how like Stardew has games within the games. I always love a good mini game in a game. Mini games add so much. That's why everybody used to get sad that they didn't have mini games anymore in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Whoa! I got like a bonus that's letting me like pinwheel shoot in every direction. What the heck? That's cool. Ah, shit. We were doing good too. I died too many times. Oh no. I didn't impress the girl. So sorry. My bad. Oh, it's Butch Leah. Hi, Butch Leah. Why did you become a farmer? I wanted to honor my grandfather. It's sweet of you to do it that way. I really don't like that this song has words in it. I'm not a words in my lo-fi kind of person. Chat, are you a words in your lo-fi kind of person? Okay, let's get a lot of parsnips because I know there was some kind of cooking we wanted to do with parsnips. I need to figure out, I think we still have to do the gold star vegetables thingy. So there's certain things I think I need to get gold stars of. To super chill and just have words. Yeah, exactly. That's me too. I agree. It hurts my brain a little bit when they add words. But this is like a live playlist, so I can't skip the song. So we simply suffer. through this. It's not that bad, but I've definitely had worse. All right. Oh, and he said I could buy flower bouquets from him too for Linus. I definitely am interested in that. Also, maybe I should buy some fertilizer. Is it just one fertilizer for 150? That's so expensive. This is cat. Oh, I should get the cat. I should save up for the catalog. We should plant some fruit trees as well, but I don't have a lot of money. I am gonna get a bouquet for Linus though, because I've never ever gotten anybody a bouquet in this game before, and I want to see his reaction. I feel like Linus is just so underappreciated. He's absolutely startled every time I give him something, and it's just so sad but also so sweet, and I adore everything about him and his existence. He's just such a gentle little lad. Hi Linus. Hello. I have a gift for you. Let me say hi first. Hi Linus. It's nice to see you. Stay for a while. I would love to. Here's a bouquet, friend. It's sinus time, gamers. Do you want to get to know? You want to get more serious? I feel the same way. Oh, he's nervous. Oh, we had a little smooch. I can smooch Linus whenever I want now. I'm obsessed with the fact that I can smooch him anytime. Ah, he's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a totem. Nice. I love that. Alright, alright. Best news ever. Day made. Day absolutely made. Alright. I want to assess the situation with when it comes to, do I have enough hardwood to build like a hardwood fence around the animal area? Crafting. How much do I have in my inventory? Resources. 155 hardwood, and I could get more because I have the ability to hit these. Oh, it must be a flower. I was like, something sneaky and purple's hanging out back there. I wasn't expecting to play this much Stardew. I was actually thinking of switching over to Minecraft because I've been so obsessed with Minecraft this weekend. But now I'm having so much fun, I'm not even sure we're gonna get to Minecraft. Oh, how the tables have turned. But this is actually gonna be kind of like the new vibe for streams. I feel like I've started this thought a couple times and then got distracted by other things, which is fine, but I do want to share with you all. So I talked a little bit about this in the Discord, so this is not like probably shocking news to really anybody, but after break, when I come back, and if you don't know, I'm taking a break next week because I'm traveling out of town, I will be moving to a 3-day-a-week stream schedule. And if you're new here and you don't know, I previously had streamed mostly for a long time 4 days a week. And sometimes if there was something special going on, 5 days, but yeah. So the reason for that is that I, in the new year, intend to do more long form content on YouTube. Something that I really like about YouTube is that you all can enjoy that content even when I'm not live. And while live streaming is one of my favorite things to do, I do like the idea of providing you all with content that you can enjoy at any time and that stays forever, whereas Twitch is, obviously I've started making like highlights for you all to enjoy, and that makes them stay long term, but generally speaking, like long live content isn't made to like be around forever. And so for that reason, as well as a couple other reasons, so something else that definitely plays a part in it is I think it's no surprise to anyone that a lot of creators don't feel like Twitch like fully supports their creators enough, and I think that definitely plays an element into it too. I would be lying if I said it didn't. And I've also been getting more consistent on making TikToks, which has been fun, but also is, its own set of work and things like that. And so I've just been trying to be mindful, I guess, of the fact that like work is starting to, because I'm trying to do YouTube, because I'm trying to do TikTok, I'm finding that work is starting to bleed into the weekends. And as someone who's trying my very darndest to kind of be more kind to myself and rest more often, that's just something that I want to avoid doing if possible. And so I think this is going to be the most feasible way for that to happen. Oh, okay. So I went to say hello to Linus, and he told me to hang out for a little while, which I enjoyed. He said, "Do you want to stay for a while?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And then I gave him a bouquet of flowers, and he said, "Oh, you want this to be more serious? I do too." And then he said, "Are you nervous? I'm kind of nervous." And I was like, "Yes, a little nervous, but excited." I gave him the flowers, and then we are now smoochable. We can now smooch him whenever we'd like. We've upped the ante on the smoochage. So we have smooch freedom. He is very sweet. He's very, very sweet. I'm enjoying romancing him a lot. It's been a lot of fun, actually. I only picture Linus as sexy Linus. Oh no. He's our boyfriend. Which, this is still gay because in this save I technically picked mask. So, gay energy is still there. Okay, I need to build. First of all, I want some more daytime. I want to finish this fence nonsense. And then I need to build more fence. Keeping that balance is rough. I like the idea of content at my fingertips whenever I need it, and then live streams are just, like instead of treating live streams, I guess, as my main form of content creation, treating them as a way to connect with you all who are enjoying my content elsewhere, if that makes sense. Which will be new and very different for me, but I think in the long run, it's more advised than what I'm currently doing. So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. He's always sexy Linus in my heart. Y'all are too much. I think of him as very sweet and wholesome, and y'all are like dirty minded over here. Alright. I don't think the animals should be able to get out too much, hopefully, with this current situation. The S in sinus stands for sweet. Exactly. Glad we're all in agreement. You can get snotty, Linus. Oh my god. You can have, I don't know if it's just Leah, or was it Leah or Penny? It was Leah or Penny that I was romancing, where there's like a pretty spicy scene in the where you meet. She's like, "Meet me in the hot springs." And I was like, "Whoa, what's going on in Stardew Valley today?" I was very shooketh. Alright. Those little guys are fed. You almost missed the cutscene because you didn't read. That's not shocking to me. Our baby chick has grown. Maybe we'll name it. We'll name it after Sinus. Let's do it. I know that I like have the right size coop because otherwise you literally can't do it, but I feel like this coop is very small for this many ducks and chickens. Hooligan potato. Why are you saying potato? Oh, because you were trying to name them potato. I see. I'm sorry. I went zoomy zoom. Oh, it's another brown chicken though, and we only have one brown chicken, so I like that. We have brown ducks, but only one brown chicken. The size of the coop for the chicken. I do not think they would be pleased. I do not think they would be pleased with the size, unfortunately. I think I need to buy grass seeds from the store. Why are you walking around with a full backpack? A lot of it got full from the animal stuff that I picked up. You can fence the coop in and let them roam free. Yeah, no, they are. I just basically built a fence around this area. They could technically still like go up the stairs or across the bridge if they got really adventurous, but they always come back to their sheds and stuff when it's nighttime. So I'm happy to have them out. I'm only sad because the ducks will swim if you have like a pond, but my particular arrangement doesn't really have a pond for them to use. Maybe in the future I'll move it, but the snowflakes are in fact an overlay. Yeah, no, they're not an emo toast. They are in fact an overlay. I'm sorry. I did say that earlier, but I think you were not here yet. The outdoor space definitely, I think, makes them seem less squished. Rethinking my whole map! I only learned from watching other people, so I did not know. My brain was breaking. Fair enough. Yeah, I know I cheated the time, but I was hoping you would still be here. Unfortunate. Oh, see, stop. Not that I'm better than the overlay. You're a hooligan is what you are. Yeah, no, they won't do it all the time, but from what I understand, the ducks will swim in ponds. Oh, hello, Frugy. You were hiding in the flowers. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Both things could be true. Both things probably are true. Hopes, thank you for the quiet hello, friend. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. Oh, the milk has to go first. And then that'll clear a spot with these, and then these can go in. The Gengar booty is really good. I don't understand how that hasn't been taken down, though. Not that I want it to be. I want Jupi to have Gengar booty for life. But my bee booty got taken down so fast. And then I literally lost upload privileges. I was bullied for my bee booty. Animals. Rip Bumble Booty, truly. I mean, I still use him a lot, like, in the Discord, but... Okay. What do we got going on here? We're in the animal section. Eggs go in there. Let's go to the artisan section. That goes in there, that goes in there. Resources. Beep. Boop. Bop. Ba-da-doop. And then clothing. We've got these boots. What is this considered? I think it's gonna go in the junk drawer. Forageable. There's seeds. Being someone who has now like these find your chest anywhere advanced organizing systems has definitely made me a significantly more of like someone who hoards my resources, who like keeps them for dear life. I don't know if that's going to be good for me or bad for me in the long run, but Mayonnaise, thank you for the quiet hello, friend. Welcome in. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. A good gen booty though. I almost said something extremely cursed. You know, you're a mod. I would have forgiven. Let's go to our artisan section and sell some of this. I'll leave a little bit for mining because cheese is really good for that, but we need to make some cash money. We also need to work on our fishing. Our fishing is not well developed, but I need to discover where we want to put our farming stuff. So let's take a screenshot of our farm chat. And then let me go find that screenshot. We're going to look at it and we're going to make a little bit of a plan. Because I know the extra large screenshot shows you like your whole farm. View. Where's today's? I have a lot of screenshots in here. I think that's this one. Okay. And then I'll do a display capture so y'all can see what I'm looking at real quick. I think these screenshots are so cool and so useful if you've never done this before for planning. Hi Lindsay, thank you for the quiet hello, love. Welcome in. Oh, I could feel that stretch in my arms. Meow. Okay, so we have a shed here. We have the potential to expand. I like doing the animal stuff where the little hay bales are because I feel you actually cannot see the hay bales because my face is covering them, except for like you can see this one, but there's hay bales going all up the side of the map on this side. So I think I want to reserve this for possible future animal expansion. I also want to like adjust how these are set down because they were set down without this plan in mind. But where do we want to do our farming? I think maybe over in the bottom here. There's a lot of flat area. We can expand up to this second level if we need to at some point, but I think this could be cute for like an orchard. Perhaps? Yeah, alright, let's use the bottom. I think I'm here for that. I think I'm here for that. Oh, hello, friends! Hi! Oh my gosh. Tilda, welcome in. Sunshine, hello. Chudley, welcome. No pants. My kind of people. Britters, thank you for the raid, friend. Welcome in. And thank you for the follow as well. I'll get a little shout out going. How was your stream? What were y'all getting up to today? I hope you had a great one. Y'all's doing some Stardew Valley as well. Laya, hello, welcome in. Ketchup, thank you for the follow, friend. I hope you had a great stream playing Stardew. If you're new here, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a queer and disabled variety streamer. I try to create a soft, sensory-friendly space here in the Hive. We're playing through our 100% Stardew save where we're romancing Linus. We actually just became official with Linus today. Which was fun. Sunshine, thank you for the follow. So we're having a good time, and we just switched over to spring, so we were doing some plotting of where we wanted everything in our farm to go. So, heck yeah, Britters, if you do need to raid and run, if you need to go rest, eat, sleep, all of the post-stream self-care and decompression, please feel free to do so. But I appreciate the raid. I do have a cheeky little raid video, which we have not played at all today, so I think I'm gonna snag this wonderful opportunity to play it and give y'all a taste of our community, and then I will be right back. But I appreciate it. I appreciate all the kind words as well. It's lovely to have you all. I'll BRB. Hi Raiders, so happy to hold space for you today. Welcome in. My name is V. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a queer, autistic, disabled variety streamer. It's crowded. Am I allowed words to come out of my mouth today, brain? A wee little cry sesh. It wasn't that little, it was kind of big, but getting lost in the plot in games because I don't read. Is it a cult or a rave? Unclear. Am I going the wrong way?
I've made art of us before.
I went backwards. I went backwards. I went backwards. No one talk about it.
Oh no.
Simping over pixelated characters. Oh, she called me darling, and now okay. So listen, I identify as a lesbian, but fictional men sometimes can get it in a hypothetical way. And making every game a little bit gay. Oh, look at this art. Oh, are we making out? Is that what's happening right now? He smacked me from under the water in wet mode or whatever. Wait, I probably shouldn't call. I probably shouldn't call it that. As well as talking about things that I am passionate about. I've been incredibly proud of myself and proud of this community. I still want this to very much feel like a space that people come to because it's something that will serve them, and a space that people feel like they can take months away from if they need to. If they need to focus on their health, if they need to go somewhere else, then they can come back and they will be welcomed like they never left. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure you hit that follow button and jive with the hive. I am glad that you all enjoyed the trailer, and thank you for the compliment on my hair. It's actually super faded at the moment, and I think we're gonna potentially do some re-dyeing tonight because I go on holiday to visit my partner's parents tomorrow, so we may get a little refresh on our hair today if we have the spoonage. Perhaps dive with the hive. Thank you so much for also for recommending me to other people, Tidlu. That's so sweet. Oh, super kind of you. All right, let's see if we can. I really kind of like. I don't know if this is weird to do, but I like the idea of kind of like building little sections of farming area within what is like naturally kind of outlined here. That makes sense. Like there's these weird little nooks down here, and I like the idea of kind of following those shapes to build out our farming area. I sadly have to raid and run because it's getting late here in Denmark where I'm from, but I hope you have an amazing stream. Much love and I can't wait to stop by in the future. No worries, friend. Yes. Post-stream self-care is so, so important. Please go get some rest. And if you came with the raid and it's also late for you if you're from the Netherlands as well. Or not, I'm sorry, Denmark as well. I don't know why my brain thought that. I think someone else was talking about that area earlier. And it's late for you. You also please get some sleep. I fully get it. We are here. We are often here. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you can always hang out with us a different day. I get called Dutch all the time. No, I'm sorry I contributed to the nonsense. My apologies. Yes, get some good sleeps. Alright, we are gonna have to finish this in the morning, I think. Because I can't see anymore, and I think I've cheated the time far too many times already. It's not winter anymore, but I kind of want to leave the little Christmas tree up in our house. I kind of like it. Yes, no worries, Charlie. Get your session prep done. I get that. We've been... Oh, I forgot to turn the Stardew sounds back on. Sorry, friends. Thanks, Song. Thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. We have our next D&D session on the 21st, so... At the moment, there's a lot of time before our next session kind of hits. We haven't been able to play as much as we'd hoped when we first set up the campaign, just due to scheduling and holidays and all that, but we've been having a lot of fun with it, though. At least I have, and others have communicated that they have. Toasty just recently started a journal specifically for our campaign and DM prep. So I'm excited to watch that kind of come to fruition. There you go. I'm gonna put some more grass back down. I know it's kind of silly to cut the grass and then put it back down, but I need to put it where I want. So the silliness prevails because it's what kind of makes sense at the moment. I kind of like this though, following the path of what is here. I feel like it fits the nature rather than the nature feeling, I guess, disturbed by my presence. Is that grass I can cut down or no? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wee woo. Yeah, Toast and I have to spend our evening. We're gonna pack for our trip because we haven't done that yet. We washed laundry yesterday though, so everything should be at our disposal. And then possibly dye our hair, depending on how sleepy we are after we... let's see. No. Mer. I spent my morning this morning. I did not. I've been working on waking up earlier. I've been telling chat all about my morning adventures because I've been getting up at 7:30, which is new for me. I did not wake up at 7 or 7:30 today. I got up at 8:15, which I don't think is very late, but it was also not as early as I've been trying to work towards. Which is probably fine because we're about to go out of town and I doubt that I would be getting up at 7:30 out of town anyway. I'm not gonna chase the train, unfortunately. 8:15 is good. I agree. It's not bad at all. But I'm supposed to be, or I've been trying to do more work in the mornings. Because I don't stream until 12, so like it feels like I should be able to get like some stuff done in there. But I get caught up watching my friends stream sometimes, and then I don't do my work. And today I was really enjoying hanging out in Lilith's stream this morning because we were having such good conversations about that I think are so relevant to what I've been kind of pondering recently. They were talking about how like how it can be hard for current you to like take care of future you by like doing the harder self-care things that you're not really in the mood for. They aren't fun, but are going to make your life like easier. And I've been trying to work on that kind of stuff a lot recently. So it was really nice to like sit and talk about like habit forming and like, yeah, like all that kind of nonsense with people for a while. I showed them the there's a what is it, artist called Fran Meneses. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. She's a lesbian Cuban artist, I believe. I found her on YouTube and Instagram first before I knew about her. Yeah, she does have pink hair. She does. Before I knew about her on Twitter, but she has a comic all about taking care of your future self and like leaving a gift for your future self. And so I shared that with them, and it was really cool because they'd never seen it, and a lot of people in chat really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed showing it to them because I really like it. Thank you, Anemic. I appreciate you. I always make sure to thank Pass Me Out Loud when those situations pop up to draw my attention to it. Heck yeah. 8 a.m. every day. It's tough to maintain, but it's very fulfilling. I just feel so... I don't know how to describe, like very, I guess, at peace. Oh, I had so many more seeds in my inventory in the other page and I didn't realize. Oops. Oops, daisies. What language do I want to use? Like, just very peaceful in the morning. I may be tired. And I do try to honor my body, so like if I feel really not up for it like today, then I just like won't. But I guess there's like a difference between like I really don't feel well with the idea of waking up early this morning and like I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. But the amount of like nice self-care things that I can do in the morning and like really take care of myself rather than like rushing through it is just, I don't know, I really really like it, so it's worth it for me. It's just a habit that takes a while to form, but like things like journaling and like really having time to make like a solid proper breakfast and like going on our morning coffee walk, all that kind of stuff. I've been quite enjoying, so I'm not mad about it. I just an adjustment period, but I liked hearing that someone else was kind of brainstorming a lot of the same things that I was brainstorming about self-care and content creation. We talked a little bit about another thing that came up that I found really interesting was this idea of how to like maintain a project when the reward isn't immediate, I guess, and how it can be harder to stick with something, whether a habit or you know, work or whatever the particular subject might be for you that day, but like something in that kind of range or idea of things. It can be a lot harder if you don't have that sort of immediate serotonin, endorphin rush of response. And I'd actually recently talked about this with a friend about working on creating a backlog of content and how a backlog of content requires you to create content that you then don't show anybody for a while, and how as content creators we can find that challenging because we're proud of what we did and we worked hard on it and we want it seen like now. But that might not always be the like most logical thing to do. And that can be true with like creative projects as well as like investing your time in things that the payoff is slower. And we had gotten into this conversation because the weekly, they do like a weekly intention setting, kind of like we do with our queer tarot reading, but once a week. And their intention for this week was something along the lines of like plant a seed, watch it grow. Ironic because I'm currently planting seeds in Stardew. But it was like plant a seed and like watch it grow. And I also had a friend share something on Twitter today that was like, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not growing or not happening. And I think that's also really true, is that we can't always visibly see the manifestation of the hard work we're putting in, and that doesn't make it not worth it. Which like also closely connects to the conversation that I was having with you all earlier about how it's not really an effective strategy to judge your creative pursuit based off of who's seen it. Whether you're a content creator or you're an artist or whatever the case might be, a lot of times in our current world, how that gets distributed is on social media. And that can lead us to associating like the value of that particular creative project on how many people see it, which is like basing the quality of your creative endeavor on algorithms that are unkind and inconsistent and just like not rooted in anything that would actually be able to determine the value of something. And I thought that was, I don't know, I liked how all of those pieces kind of came together in my brain to think about that kind of stuff. Hey, Mr. Duck, you're getting a little far from your home, buddy. I know I left it open, but you're not really supposed to go all the way up there. You're free roaming. Yeah, I thought it was a cool topic and a good conversation. So I had gotten completely kind of enraptured, I guess. Is that a word? I feel like that's a word in the conversation, and that's pretty much all I did until I started getting ready for stream. I couldn't really find myself to pull away from it because it was really resonating with me. He's a brave little ducky indeed. He's got no fears. He's just out there doing the thing. Alright. I like having them kind of like out and about though. It's quite cute. Alright. Let's make a run for some town stuff quick before it gets too late. I want a few more seeds. And then what else was I trying to do? Oh, to go to Flint. Oh, he's not there. Look. How long until I'm done streaming? Probably pretty soon, I would say. I can feel my body's a little grump. So, not long. I wouldn't get too invested in anything if I were you. Alright, let's process these geodes. So we take a nap. I mean, if you want. I don't know if we should, though, because we have a lot to do. Do I kind of want to? Yes, but we're supposed to pack, have dinner, and dye our hair tonight. I guess it just depends. We might be kind of up late if we... and then have to get up kind of early, so... Depends on if we're worried about the consequences of those actions. Okay. Oh, how have I never donated a fire cord? That's a little mind-boggling. Somehow. Some way, I've never donated a fire cord. That's wild. I need to look at... what do we have left in our community center? I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on it or anything, but I would love to work towards completing our community center by the end of year 2. I've never actually finished it before, so that feels like a next good thing to kind of... because we got all the way to the bottom of the mines. Oh, apparently I owe Robin 10 hardwood. Whenever we get to the season that has hops, I should do the pale ale thing too. Yeah, so we need 5 golden parsnips. So we need to plant a lot of parsnips this season so we don't miss that again. We also need to plant some fruit trees to get some of these fruits. And potentially get a goat. That could be... because we need wool... and get goat and sheep to finish that. So we would need to get both types of animals this year. We need to do a lot of fishing. 2 river fish, 1 night fish, 1 crab pot. I need to put my crab pots back down. 2 ocean fish. So actually we only won away on a lot of the fishing ones, so we should focus on that maybe next time. Sea urchin I've definitely got before, I think from picking it up on the beach. I don't know where the hell I get red cabbage from, and I would assume maybe I can get the duck feather from my ducks now. And maybe the rabbit's foot I can get from if I get bunnies. So lots of animals needed. Animals and fruit. Year 2 is the animals and fruit. We have like none of this. Maple syrup. I think I need to put more tappers on our trees. I don't know where the hell I get a fiddlehead fern from. Oh, I make fried egg. I have that. I think some of these are recipes I have to cook. Red cabbage you grow in the summer? Okay. I need apples for this as well. So if we're gonna get a fruit tree, the first one to probably get is the apple tree. Okay. Alright, we're looking good then. We're looking good. What's a good progress to be made when I return from break? Get our little character to sleep. Since I cheated the time many times, it's fine. We woo. Summer or fall? Okay, good. It's just good to know that it's grown as well. Finding the hidden stuff behind that cart that comes, and truffles are pigs, I think. You can sometimes... Okay. So really we need to save up and invest in a lot of animals, I think, and then plant